Hello, and welcome back to another video. So, excuse me. So this will sadly be the last episode in this park for a few reasons, but I'll just say the first one real quick. So, the main reason why this will be the last video of this series is because I accidentally messed it up, and I messed up something. So we don't have all the coasters that we're supposed to, and this is gonna be coaster world. So like we're gonna want all the coasters. So this will sadly be the last episode of the series, but not to worry. I have a backup plan, and we're gonna restart the series. And whatever I did wrong is not gonna happen again. And at least we're only 2 episodes in, and this was a really cool coaster, so I will make another video just riding this coaster, so you can see it. I'm just letting you know real quick. So, as you can see, I decided to make the coaster do like a real quick like loop in the beginning, an upside down loop. It's really cool. It's a really cool thing. It ended up causing the fear to skyrocket though, and that was like the biggest problem. But like in this coaster, what I really wanted to do was I wanted to have some speed. I wanted to have a lot of fear with it. I wanted to have speed. I wanted it to be also be considered a rare coaster too, and you'll see why later. And if you don't understand what I mean by that, then I'll explain when we get to that part. But I wanted this coaster to have a lot of loops. I wanted it to be pretty big, and I wanted it to be super cool. So right now I just need it to do a pretzel loop. So when it goes under, it just swings under there and comes back up, and I thought that would be really cool. So that's what I did for that part. Excuse me. So, excuse me, I keep coughing. So real quick, I'm gonna give a hint for the next coaster that we will be making. Like, in the new park, when we make our new park, the next coaster that we will have made is... Okay, I'm gonna give you I'm not gonna say exactly what it's gonna be, but, the hint is going to be, it's the same type of coaster. It'll be the same model. Well, not necessarily the same model, but same type of coaster. That is at SeaWorld, and the coaster is called the Manta. That's your one and only hint. And I guess something else I could give you is that the Manta... Actually, wait, no. I'm trying to think on how to give you another hint for it. Because I don't want to give it away, but at the same time, I want you guys to have a pretty good estimate on what the next coaster will be. And, I'm sorry we only got to make one coaster in this episode. Sorry about that. I was gonna try to do 2 coasters every episode, but yeah, it's not gonna really work out that way. Something else I'm gonna say is that the next coaster does not feature any loops. So I'm gonna, and also the one last thing I'm going to say is that I plan on having a lot of the coasters be like world record coasters or something like that. Now, not all of them are gonna be world record coasters, but like I'm just gonna give an example. I don't know, fastest coaster, tallest coaster, stuff like that. Like most inversions in a coaster. You know, like I'm gonna try to have them be like that. Then I'll have some coasters that aren't necessarily record breakers or anything, but they're really cool coasters. They'll be really cool. They're not gonna be record breakers like I'll have like a dueling coaster or something like that I made in the first episode, but except it's not gonna be as big because I realized that something I realized was that I made that way too big. So, I also made this one pretty big. So, yeah. I didn't necessarily mean to make these things so big, but I just did by accident. But I'm probably gonna make these more compact instead. Like, not fully super compact, but like probably more compact, because like I want the coasters. I want to have some pretty cool, like some coasters will be definitely bigger than others. Now there's this one coaster that I want to make that will the coaster with the most inversions, I want that to be super compact. So that's gonna be like one of the goals for it. I want it to be super compact too. So that'll be something very cool that I want to have happen in it. I want it to be a super compact coaster and whatnot. So like instead of just making a loop going 500 feet and then doing like another loop or something, instead it's like loop into a loop and then like a curve into another loop or something like that. It'll be really cool. And now you can see what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to place a butterfly loop, and guess what? I get the butterfly loop. Well, I think it's not technically called a butterfly loop, but it's a butterfly element. But anyways, the butterfly element is an element that's literally in 2 coasters around the world. One I think is in France, other is at Six Flags over Georgia, called Blue Hawk. I don't know why there's only 2 in the world that have a butterfly loop. It probably has to do with it being like expensive or like people saying it's uncomfortable or whatever. And who knows. But something else that you're gonna see is that I got it to be so perfect that it like hangs there for so long and it just creates suspense. But then I couldn't make it over that, so I had to lower that, sadly. But this coaster I was going for just making it look like super cool. And but in the I really can't wait to to start in this new park, it's gonna be a new cool thing because one, there will be I'm going to not make the mistake of making the coasters 2 coasters the inside of a dueling coaster half of the entire park. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more condensed because I can very well do that. But I just didn't do that because I wanted to be like super out there and whatnot, but that was a pretty bad idea. So I'm gonna make it way more condensed and whatnot. Like it's not all gonna be super condensed. There may be 1 or 2 coasters that takes up a pretty good plot of land, but if that is there, it's gonna be a really good coaster. So now I'm just testing it, making sure it gets up over all those airtime hills. And airtime hills are really some of the cool, or super cool things. Like 'Cause they put a lot of G's on you. And, like, there's this coaster. It was a carnival coaster, and it literally got up to 6.5 G's. It was made by Sportschgolf, a German creator for roller coasters. But, as you may be able to see, yeah, the fear got a little bit too high. And I wish there was a setting to turn off the, I don't know if there is a setting, but I wish there is. If there is, I wish I knew. But I wish there's a setting where, like, the fear doesn't matter and the nausea doesn't matter either. So you could just, like, make the craziest coaster ever. And just be like, okay, yeah, that's totally a coaster that people would go on. Because it would just be really cool. But sadly, no. That doesn't happen. So, also the good thing about it stalling on the loop was that it would that would bring down the overall fear. And now right there, it went up too steep of an angle, so apparently would have hurt the guests. So I just did that real quick. I just deleted it. And now I'm just going through it again, whoosh, chucking everything. And no, it's still like that. So the fear still got up. And something I wish I knew before trying this for about like 15-20 minutes was that if I change the thing to look at the G-forces, but if all I did was just look at the thing for the G-forces, then I would be able to lower it so much. Because apparently the guests can just like tell when they're gonna go through like a 10,000 G's. It's like in real life, you're not gonna know if that's gonna be like a painful, like if that's gonna be like 50 G's or however, like more like, well, not like 50, but like more like 3, 4. You're not gonna be able to know how many G's it's gonna be. But apparently these guests are like, huh, so that's about 10 G's. And then, so I'm just really quickly, gonna scream real quick. Ah! Ah! This is the most amount of fear ever! Ah! Yada yada! That's just super crazy. But there's this one drop that got up to like 10 G's. And, that was the thing that I did to fix it. I was just like, because like I fixed that thing, but it didn't really work as much as I wanted it to and whatnot. So like, yeah, that just kind of sucked. And now I accidentally put on way too many. I put on those things, the trim brakes, to see if that would lower the fear, because I still hadn't found out that looking at the G's would really tell. But so right now, I'm trying to like smooth out some stuff, make it see if I can get more speed. And eventually I just like quit on that top hat thing. But eventually I just decide to take out all the trim brakes, and it still doesn't work. And it's because I still had a trim brake. I thought I only put them here for some reason, so I just turned them all off. But then, like, I was so confused after this happens. So I go through it, yada yada yada, everything normal. Then I was like, wait, what? What did I do wrong? So I thought I had everything to like back to normal. But then I decided to turn that like that because I thought that may have taken away some of the speed. No, it didn't. I still hadn't had a trim brake. I forgot to connect it back up, so I had to do that real quick. Also, tell me in the comments if you like this, new, like, recording thing. So I was watching back at some of my videos to see if, on how it sounds. And, I noticed that, it's kind of, the, thing just kind of doesn't sound that right. It sounds good. Like, the audio sounds okay, but it doesn't sound like it's supposed to. It sounds like it's super, like, I'm in a, like, it sounds like like, it's like an echo or whatever. So I'm doing this in a bigger room. I hope that will, like, maybe fix it or whatever. So now, for about, like, 15-20 minutes, I was just like, why is this gonna work? No, that doesn't work. Is this gonna work? No, that's not gonna work. Is this gonna work? No, that doesn't work. What's gonna work? I have no idea. So, and also, I'm super sorry about not posting, the Ultimate Theme Park series. It's just that the Ultimate Theme Park series takes so long to upload. So I'm waiting for a day that I have I'm just waiting for a day that I have a lot of time to record and whatnot. So, cause once I have one of those days, then I will definitely I want to do it on the weekends, but this weekend is not gonna work out, sadly. So I'm not gonna be able to record it this weekend. So don't expect to see that on this weekend. And also, Coaster World is just, in my opinion, just a little bit more fun to record right now. Because right now, like decorating the game and decorating and whatnot it's super fun and whatnot. But the thing is, the main thing that's kind of annoying is that all that time that I spent underground working with the coasters, I'm gonna have to delete it all. So I realized that was a bad idea, and I had a better idea. And so I sadly just have to accept the fact that I'm gonna have to delete it. But I'm also working on something else. I'm also working, like, in between episodes, when I have, like, say, like, 30 minutes. If I have, like, 30 minutes to, play Planet Coaster. Like, that's not enough time to record a full episode or anything. So, and if I don't have an episode already pre-recorded, so I can add in the after audio, then what I do is, I will go into the, like, the Planet Coaster thing. I'll go into, the Ultimate Theme Park. And, guess what? I will, excuse me. I will actually do stuff in there. Called decorating. I don't know why I said it so weird. Yeah, I end up decorating it, and, I just decided to decorate it a little bit. I don't decorate it too much, but I decorate it a good bit. Like yesterday, I spent an hour 30 minutes on it. So I just didn't want to record this, knowing that all this just basically went to trash, except teaching me that some of the stuff I was doing was pretty dumb. That's all that really happened. So I'm gonna have to delete it, sadly. So, well, I'm not gonna delete it, but like I'm not gonna record it this series anymore, sadly. But like I'm gonna record it, but like, and it's gonna be a whole new world, and basically all the progress I made is no longer progress. So yeah, that's why I've been trying to. That's why I've recorded this the day after the other episode was made, but I've just been trying to put this off. But I decided to just finally accept the fact that I don't have to do this. And also, on this day, I'm probably going to be recording. I'm probably gonna record some footage for Planet Coaster. I'm probably also gonna record some footage for Planet Coaster for this series today. So it's probably gonna take all day to post. Well, now, maybe not. What I do immediately have to, what I do have to do is, what I do have to do, I'm tripping over my words. I do have to, like I said earlier, I'm gonna, record an episode of just riding that ride. And now I saw, down there, the thing went up to, like, 10, down near the butterfly, before the butterfly, like, element. I noticed it got up to, like, 10, so I decided to fix that. And that fixed it. It sent the fear from 10 to like, 4 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But, so I'm gonna record that gameplay, and then, I'm probably on this day that I'm also recording, I will probably, record this series, and I'll probably post tomorrow, or the day after that. I'm trying to post episodes a whole lot more frequently. And that's just something I realized, that this park was just a very bad design. It was very, very badly designed. Like, super bad. But, yeah. That is, now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if I can, like, I was gonna see if I can, like, make the coast, like, go out to the side, you know? So, because I realized that I used, like, all my middle space, so I was gonna make it go to the side or whatnot. So then I clicked on coasters, and when I clicked on coasters, that's when it struck me. I do not have all the coasters that I'm supposed to have. So, yeah. And some of the main coasters are gone. So, and if we're gonna make this into a big series, that's not gonna work. So, yeah, that's about end of the video. Hope you enjoyed.